Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, July 21, 2015, at 11 p.m. Birmingham. Topic: Dreams and Visions with Amazing Accuracy. The only difference is these happened before 1900. After the Civil War, which is 1861 to 1865 or 6, somewhere in there. But after that war and prior to 1900, a New York City journalist wrote down the visions and dreams of he and some other people, what they had. Now, I don't know if he was not familiar with the Bible or Revelations at that time or not, but it says here that the dreams that he was told about by other guys and his own striking similar, but they were all of the future and all pointed to the end of days or the end times. And so he went to the book of Revelations and read it. And anyway, here we go. Here's what he talked about. He did indicate and write down specifically Revelations 17:12. So he researched each and every dream. There will be internal fighting by families as recorded in the New Testament by Jesus. Jesus said that. He told his disciples that would be one of the signs. There will not be one big war, but many smaller wars between states and cities throughout America. Guys, we're seeing this come to fruition today. And house to house, street to street, city to county. And among this, a series of earthquakes. And today we're having a series of earthquakes on the Ring of Fire, which South America all the way up, Peru and along Mexico and along our Pacific coast on up beyond Alaska through the Aleutian Islands on up toward Japan. The whole Ring of Fire is active today. Now, what he was, the reason I pointed specifically the area was Perry Stone just put down some more of his dreams and visions on June the 15th, and I just saw them today. So I added them to the blog that I was going to do anyway. And he said in the last 20 days, he's had 3 dreams. He said he has had a dream on the average of every 20 days for months. He said in the single dream, he sees one huge wave hit the west coast, and he saw the city, but he would not repeat the city in his blog, but also on the East Coast. Now, again, here I am. I'm going back and referring to some dreams that some other people had about the East Coast. And one was my daughter. My daughter said that she saw what looked like Angola, something happening in Angola. Well, National Geographic had a special about 4 years ago that there's a series of islands out there, and I looked and I found only 2 that they were on the top of steep mountains. 99% or 98% of the mountains was underwater, and just a portion was above. And this is 60 miles off the coast of Africa. And I've got the names in here in the cities somewhere, so I'll just have to tell you that when I run across it. But the point is, the tsunami that Perry Stone saw hit these coasts, and then National Geographic reported on a possible earthquake, and then this mountain sliding down into the ocean. And my daughter said, mentioning Angola, something happened off the coast of Angola, very disturbing, that brought water to these coasts. There's a lot of people seeing this, and I'm not one of them, unfortunately. But also, to continue with these dreams from early or late 1880s or 1890s, I saw a recent band of men in this nation that they will suck the life out of this country. In the end of this, the seas will heave out of its bounds and engulf the cities with earthquakes, doing great destruction. There will be mobs roaming from city to city looking for food, fuel, and anything they can use, and they will kill any who opposes them. The Indians, and he was being more specific, south of the border, will rise up and challenge America. The government will abuse the Constitution and plunge this country into severe debt, and will flee for their safety and their political, in other words, they're politicians, so they're afraid for themselves, so they are fleeing. I have 4 blogs back. The elite are leaving. Look at that blog. In some areas, farms will be idle. Large companies will shut down. Internal fighting within the government will cause the collapse of the government. Now, for now, how much of this do you see? Really, how much of these things are you seeing now? We're hearing about the volcanoes all along the Ring of Fire. We're hearing about the earthquakes that are rumbling. Even Connecticut had an earthquake. A portion of Texas in the northwest had a recent earthquake. I mean, the ground cracked for several miles. And but what are we seeing? We're seeing the IRS screwing over people so bad it creates internal fighting within the government. Farmers quit farming. They just quit. Manufacturing companies are closing up because of the chaos. People against people. And if you want some verification, look what the IRS has done to us through this lady that, I don't remember. Oh, all my records were lost. Lois Lerner. And then look at the cops. Look how many people are picking on the cops like they're the friggin' bad guys. These people that had these dreams and visions saw these things. These are dreams and visions from the late 1800s by Christian men. All right, I'm going to have to end it here. I'll pick up part 2, Jody Wolf Expoz.